that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score.
That's a ball. Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Adios, Peralta. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. And quickly one away in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. That misses. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
0-2.
This one in the air. Jones. And that'll do it.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure to.
Back here at Fenway, top half of the third inning. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Walked his first time. And a foul ball. Satchel comes to the plate. And that one a little bit high. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. in the dirt, but kept close. And a 3-1 on the way. Up the middle. Here's Geloff for one. Over to first, safe. Here's Stanton now. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead
and it gets by him. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. Ball one on a pitch inside.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Evan Carter. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Charleston under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Zach Geloff now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one clips the corner. In the air, right field. Stanton chasing after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and that's out number 3. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Swing and a ground ball. And they get the out on Jones. Babe Ruth, the next to hit.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches. 38 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. 1 out, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Carter makes the grab for the second out. And now Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And that is that. here at Fenway. Bottom four, and now Ellie De La Cruz. That one the other way. Pulls it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Fouled off. He was late. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And next is the designated hitter, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the fifth, and now Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman, Nick.
That one in triple digits. That's off the mark, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
That's in. Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. And now the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch misses. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Foul ball there. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Hit in the air, center field. Junior makes the play, and that is that.
Yeah, cause I'ma need all that.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Cueto back to work. Inside, just missed.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have
It's
been
0-1.
very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the tag, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the top of the sixth. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Hee-haw! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Fires over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Ball 1
ball,
there.
no strikes.
And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
1-2.
Gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 in this one. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Count's full.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Donaldson kicks and deals. De La Cruz throws to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Ball 1, no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first. So.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Picks himself up at RBI. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
That's towards center. Charleston gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now the catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. And there's the strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And this is inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Look out.
He's hit.
And it hit him. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. De La Cruz. And that ends the inning.
Sorry if I messed up.
Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. There's a strike. Donaldson in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, Geloff. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch just misses. And another ball. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And there's the strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 is the count.
In the dirt. Basallo down to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Alex Bregman. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Out towards right center field. And Charleston makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good eye in that spot. That just misses, and now it's 3-2. swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Evan Carter. John Donaldson into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break.
That's in.
Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. Now a chance for Zach Geloff. And that one is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to begin the eighth. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Donaldson back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. This one lifted in the air, left field. Carter makes the grab, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that one hammered. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one in the air, center field. Charleston in position. And there's one down. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball. 2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses. 3-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just
pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Now Chipper Jones. And downstairs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that one is inside. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one's got to feel good. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
One down. Babe Ruth, the next to hit. And no one can get there. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. He makes the grab, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
1-0.
And there's a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
3 balls, no strikes.
Late with the swing there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Riley Green. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. 3-2 now. That one lifted to left. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that. Bregman can't hold up, and that's a strike.
It's 0-1.
That one missing inside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pulled the string of the changeup. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
This could end it. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fought off foul. Runner on the move again. They pitch out.
2 strikes.
Go to second. Dig out. And that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that.